Hi there, this is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Capricorn. Hi Capricorns, happy birthday! It is technically Capricorn season, and we are going to be having a eclipse happening in the sign of Capricorn the day after Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. So on December 26th, I believe, and the exact time will differ depending where you are in the world, right? Anyways, I'm going to do Capricorns now. If you would like to purchase the extended version to this reading, of course, click on the link below. It'll take you to my website. I also have a couple of new extended videos that I put up there. Intimate readings, right? If you want to purchase those, click below. Also, I have a few spots left for the $140 30-minute recorded sessions, and once those fill up, I'm going to retire them again. As you guys know, it's not a regular service that I offer. I only offer them sometimes, and I take them away again because I get so overwhelmed with those requests. They take about 2 to 3 weeks. Right now, if you book with me, it'll be about 3 weeks, okay? But I guess it's what people want because it's a video like this of me doing your reading. And then you get to watch it as many times as you want. So again, if you would like to book that, please go ahead and email me and say in the title, $140 recorded reading. And then as soon as I book up on that, I'm done with those. There's a feeling here of loss, despair, confusion. Yeah, definitely someone going through the cocoon. But see, what's happening is they're about to be rebirthed with the Fool. Hermit here, Virgo energy, but the Hermit is hiding within. I felt yesterday, if you watched my winter solstice reading, it was amazing. I felt very much so that it was like hiding in the shadows of who we used to be and kind of relishing in the dark of what was, and just kind of the moment before the curtain opens and everybody goes, oh, it's her, it's him, it's her and him together. Whatever it is, right? It's just kind of this moment of being able to hide. But for some people, it's scary because they're alone. Okay? You have here 5 of Wands. It's going to be chaos, right? Then you have the 10 of Wands, which is chaos and confusion and darkness. 5 of Cups, regret. Thinking about the past. This is despair. I don't know if this is right. I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to be. It's also birthing pains too. You know? The birthing pains that people feel too. The birth canal, the cocoon, very dark. I'm sure. Very scary, right? We've been there. We are alone in there. You just are. You start rethinking everything, right? You start thinking about where you are, where you've been, where you're going to go. Did I play my hand right? Should I have not done that? Should I have bet higher? Should I have folded? It's like you start to replay every single thing in your head. But then I feel like in Capricorn season, it actually might be collective energy for Capricorn, and it happens every single time we read energy when it's the season. I feel like this is going to be collective. It's collective for everybody happening in Capricorn season. It's the rebirth. It's a fucking rebirth happening in Cap season. Ever the Empress, no, see, it's the birth, pregnancy. Empress is, it multiplies things, right? The Empress is abundance itself. Like she herself is abundant. She herself has many of something. But before she can give birth, there is a gestational period, right? There is this cocoon period. It just is. It's almost like, you ever heard the term always? Give me a second. always be at peace, but always be prepared for war. Something to that effect. It's what I feel here. I don't know why that's relevant. It's just what I hear. I keep hearing it. Be peaceful, but always remain prepared for war. It's Daughter of Wands energy here. Figure 8. Number 8 could be relevant for some. Infinity symbol. Infinite abundance, right? That's all number 8. Came out with the Empress. Abundance, for sure. In the new cycle, though. Not in this cycle. Not in the womb. Not in the birth canal. It's when we come out. It's when we are birthed. There's a rebirth happening here. There is this newness. Now, let's say, for example, you've already gone through your rebirth and it's not you. Then, of course, it would be someone else or the person you're encountering or your person. So always take things as it resonates, okay? If this is not you, you're like, I already been through my rebirth, I don't know, then it's them. You want to know, too, remember when my papa passed away this summer? And right before he passed away, I saw the quote thing from a guy on Twitter, and it says some shit about, you know, the reason that birds chirp in the mornings is to alert the other birds that they made it through the night. And I remember when my papa passed, he showed himself as a bird in the store a couple hours later in a random store that you ain't never gonna find live birds in, I swear. Like, on our way home from the hospital when he passed, stopped in the store to get like Kleenex and shit, and a live bird was flying around in that freaking drugstore. And I was just like, so not only is the bird reference for loved ones that are non-romantic, it can also be for romantic. But in this case, you may get messages from loved ones that are non-romantic. They may come in the form of a bird. But I feel like the message is that of, I'm okay. I made it. Now, let's talk about if this is a rebirth and it's the physical 3D and they haven't transitioned to spiritual, right? So they go through a transformation. They come out, rebirth. They're going to chirp. I made it. I made it. It's like a baby crying, you know? When the baby is born, the baby cries. Lungs get filled up with air. It's like that. There might be this sort of, whether this is an energetic scream or cry or song, there's a song or cry that someone hears. And they can only recognize that sound or cry because it's for them. So everyone else might see it or hear it, but it won't resonate with them. But it will really resonate with a particular person because they'll be like, that's for me or that's my person. Just like for me, I knew it wasn't just a random coincidence because I haven't seen the bird since. And I haven't seen the bird before that. You know what I mean? My papa was just saying, I'm okay. And I heard it and I saw it and I recognized it. And for you, this may be a loved one. Again, could be loved ones that transitioned, but this also could be where your person here in the Muggle 3D world comes out the birth canal and they say, I made it. Hey, where are you? I made it. You hear some kind of a cry or something. In Capricorn season. I mean, it's going to be lit. Litty. In Capricorn season. Oh, fuck. The Hierophant and the High Priestess, the counterparts came out together. Very spiritual counterparts, though. This would be like the Empress and the Emperor. But these are two very, very spiritual people. Look at that. Because the Hierophant is, you know, the male version of the High Priestess. They came out together. As you can see, the High Priestess has a crystal ball because she is all-knowing. She sees things before they happen. Why have I been feeling the past couple days to a week this thing about, well, actually it's been longer than a week, right? Because it's been ever since they showed me the You've Got Mail thing, which is one of my absolute favorite movies. How Tom Hanks knew that Meg Ryan was the one and she didn't know. But see, the thing about this is Tom Hanks didn't know the whole fucking time. Because as we know, the masculines is always behind. We the alphas, okay, the feminines. The alphas, honey. But at some point, the alphas were maybe shielded, distracted, See, just like in the movie You've Got Mail, Tom Hanks figured out it was her, but he didn't know it was her the whole time. See how in this card you see the lightning in there with the key? That lightning is the, oh, it's them. And it's not like they've known all along. No, the hell they did not. Shit. I've always said this. If you followed me since like 2017, right, or from the beginning, I've always said I had this weird feeling that the masculines would possibly dream about this, and this is how they would know, or they would see something and they would know, right? So for some, maybe they dreamed that you died, and just that feeling of like, holy fuck, if she or he was to really die, I would fucking be devastated. And it's this connection of, that's how I know I love them. Or it's this, I dreamt that they got married to somebody else, and that's how I knew that they were mine. There's something about this thing clicks, or this lightning bolt, this strike, this enlightenment happens to the masculines. It was just 11:11 on my timer. And it's kind of like they go, oh. But they didn't know the whole fucking time. And remember now, I channel way ahead. So, you know, this may not resonate for you right now, but then it's like, and for some of you it does resonate right now, because for some, we are ahead of the pack, ahead of the collective, right? But, and bear in mind, okay, like I always channel ahead. So even though you go, that's ridiculous, then it ain't for you, boo. But then also it could be because it hadn't happened yet. Something culminates or comes to a head in Capricorn season, or the realization happens in Capricorn season, but maybe they don't reach out or do anything about it till fucking Aries season, okay? Or Gemini season, I don't know. But something, I feel like the lightning strikes the masculine and they go, oh. Now remember, the High Priestess is about hidden. Keeper of secrets. I don't think that they kept it a secret from her on purpose. I don't. I just feel like once the masculine came out of the full, or came into the full energy after the rebirth, see, his ass couldn't do shit with this or be trusted with this shit before he came out the birth canal in the rebirth, because he just wouldn't. He wouldn't know what to do with it. He would deny it. He would overthink it, you know, as per usual, all of us would before we awaken. After his awakening, it's like they go, now he can know. Because now he's open, and even though he's kind of like tripped out at everything he's seen, because now he's seeing things through this whole new set of eyes, right? It's like he gets it, and he goes, see now the epiphany comes now, because it's able to be registered, and he will not become attached to that. He's, you know, connected but not attached, because by nature masculines are less emotional than feminines. That's nature. That's fucking DNA, right? So feminines have to work a little extra harder to stay in the vibe of, I am connected to everything and not attached to nothing. In any case, I don't want to get into all that, because many people may not even be in that energy space yet, right? This may be just, I'm channeling for the future. But the lightning strikes, boom, the Hierophant. They're reminding me of something. They're reminding me of that time I was on live on Instagram, XI_Missy_XI, and that door right there opened after it was closed shut. You could hear the handle and everything. It's not the first time it did that too. And I was home alone because my daughter was at school. And at first I wasn't quite sure who it was, and then I realized later, oh fuck, it was the High Priestess. And then I realized the High Priestess brought in, or what happened was the Hierophant kind of followed the High Priestess through the portal, the door, the birth canal, I don't know what it was, right? And she kept handing me a pen. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm not signing shit to my lawyer, look at this. And then later I realized, oh my God, it was the pen to rewrite my story. And I almost feel like, in a sense, it could have been where like the Hierophant caught a glimpse of, she has this ability, or is being given the opportunity to rewrite her story. And her story, her new one, ain't gonna include me. That just could be for some of you. There's something that it's enlightenment with the lightning. something is revealed. Something is, oh my God, it is revealed. Look at that bottom of the deck. 6 of Wands. See the butterfly? Transformation, comes out of the cocoon, rebirthed, metamorphosis. But this is publicly coming out and speaking and saying, I made it. It is you. I know it's you. But also, you kind of want things to happen in divine timing, just like in You've Got Mail with Tom Hanks. He didn't scream it out at first and go, it's me, it's me, it's me, it's me. He let it happen in divine timing. I don't know if that's going to be the same for everybody. But you know what? I just feel like for some of you, if you're still in this 5 of Cups energy, it's not for much longer. It's just not. It's this natural process of having to feel the loss and regret and maybe even mourn people that have passed, right? 5 of Cups can be mourning people that are still alive too, because some of us lost people who passed and transitioned, and we also lost people that haven't yet. And to have to mourn a person that hasn't died physically is very difficult. But it's a process that we've had to go through when we have gone through this transformation, when we've gone through this metamorphosis. We're losing people, places, and things that do not resonate with us, that are not coming with us into this new earth or this new vibration or our new book, our new life. Those that have also gained their wings in whatever shape or form will join you. Because you have wings now, and so do they. It's almost like once your masculine, divine masculine, gains his wings, he can't wait to like take action or say, it's me, I made it, I made it, I made it. And then he kind of realizes like, oh wait, it's all about divine timing. And oh no, like, but it's like he can't wait to say, it's me, I made it, it's me. I thought it was the most adorable thing ever that my papa could not wait to say, I made it, because he knew I would get that reference. And literally on the way home too, you know, our radio display, I rarely listen to the radio, and we turned it on to a random station. And there was a name of a person singing the song, and his name was Victor something, whatever. And all I know is that my freaking display in my car, my radio said Victor something something. And I thought, that's my papa's first name. Like, what the fuck? Like literally on the way home from the hospital, and then immediately seeing the bird. It's crazy. But you see how like they're so excited. Like I just can't wait. I just can't wait to tell them. And my papa knew what I did for a living too. The world, see? Closure, completion, the Omega. The missing piece. When the masculine awakens fully and has this realization, that's the missing piece to the puzzle. That's the final piece, the missing link, that's finito. And it's almost like the feminine still kind of like, because remember what she did was she let go a really long time ago. She let go of the attachment of who it could have been. Could it have been him? And she just realized, I deserve everything that I know is coming. And the details of who, why, what, when, where, I'm not going to be attached to, because I am attached to nothing, but I'm connected to everything. And so, yeah, she was already in that flow the whole entire time, right? You know, but I feel like this is so specific, because I feel like there was a particular person that she thought it was and really wanted it to be, and had to work extra hard to release that attachment to this outcome or person, or how that was supposed to happen. And I think that that's the reason. It's because she did have to work so hard to release that. You know, Capricorn is represented by the Devil card, right, in the tarot deck. And the Devil card is attachments, codependencies, right? But it is attachments, restrictions. Something restricted her. And so that particular person or outcome or whatever, right? And so it was almost as if like, that's how come they kept her shielded from it. Oh, but she also kept herself shielded from it, because remember, she just disconnected from it. And it's almost like she disconnected from it first, See, that's why I said the masculines were not ahead of the pack. They're not. But it's like, it may seem like that in the end. Because we're at the finish line now. This would be the finish line where the masculine knows it's you, and he has confirmation, and he knows and you don't. That's why I'm saying that that ain't going to be for everybody, because not everybody is even close to the finish line, right? Finish line. He knows, just like Tom Hanks did and Meg Ryan. Because they were almost basically at the finish line. Do you see what I'm saying? And if you've never seen You've Got Mail, it's an amazing movie. Go watch it. Okay. Oh my God. See? Look at the eclipse. See that? It's a fucking eclipse. Two of Swords. That's the eclipse. X marks the spot. Something is going to be big during the freaking eclipse. I want to say it's a solar eclipse, but I could be wrong. I think it's a solar eclipse. I know for sure it's in Capricorn. But in any case, it's an eclipse in Capricorn. X marking the spot. Look at the sun. This is masculine energy, but this is truth and illumination. This is healing. When the sun and moon reunite, that's what eclipses are, right? When the sun and moon reunite. I made it. Something tells me we know that X marks the spot could mean a million different things, right? Remember a minute ago, a few months ago, I felt like it could be the crossing of the paths. And when the paths cross, it was this power of three thing about past, present, and future. They saw in one glimpse the past, present, and future with you. But I feel like that only happens when they come out of this birth canal and cocoon. It only happens when they awaken or are rebirthed. And it's this like, it's like singing the hallelujahs. Yeah, the sun comes through and it's just blinding. But it's also undeniable. It's just, it's undeniable. That's the fucking sun. There's no more denying it on either side is what I'm saying. And this would be not just love. This would be for everything. This would be for like work situations. This would be for everything. There will be no denying when it's revealed. But I think it gets revealed to the dude first, or you're masculine, right? Male or female, doesn't matter, it's the energy. But masculine energy. Because that's how you know you're at the finish line. All right, so I'm going to do an extended. And if you'd like to purchase that, click on the link below. But I want to do some fortune telling cards, Lenormand. I'm going to go ahead and do another spread with the Sexual Tarot Magic deck. And again, I know this started off as just Capricorns only, but clearly this is Capricorn season energy. So that's what I'm going to title this, and it is. I'm a Capricorn moon, so, but it's for everybody. It's the energy that's happening in Capricorn season, but it also is for us Capricorns too. All right, you guys, so again, if you want to purchase that reading, click on the link below. If not, I'll see you guys later. Love you.